Okay. First of all, blessings to you all. When was the last time you got to hang out at a super full blue moon of intending? It's supercharged today. So we really want to do our really yummy good work here today, whatever that is going to be. And I'm going to tell you some really cool things that are happening. And then we'll get started in our work. Number one, I teach yoga once, sometimes twice a week. Well, the universe has been sending exactly 8 students. And in my last class, 3 of them were men. And I always love seeing that come forth from the male, our male counterparts here. There is the feminine and there is the masculine, and the feminine is in all of us and the masculine is in all of us. And we know that there has been a dominating factor that we define more as masculine, more as patriarchal, and it has certain characteristics of domination and things like that, or power over. And we all want to learn, male and female, we all want to learn about our power from within. And this was first introduced to me in the Carlos Castaneda books, Power from Within. I had never thought about power. No one had ever spoken to me about power growing up. So, truthfully, each of you have a very gorgeous, unique power that resides within your chi body, your soul essential self, your avatar self, and your mudra. That right-handed mudra really gives you the power to activate it for your own workings on the planet, right? Your own workings on the planet, for your own evolution. And also sometimes it's needed because stuff's coming down and things are affecting you in negative ways. And we all go through, trust me. If you're going through something here and there, chances are I've probably been through it in one form of it or another. That's just been my path. 45 years of learning, school learning, and surrender. One of our favorite words, right? Surrender, activation, linking to the quantum field that we are engaging in through that rainbow bridge of love, love, love. Okay. The rainbow bridge of love, love, love. I was first introduced to the rainbow bridge by my very first teachers. Well, my very first teacher was Maharishi and TM, and I'm very grateful for that initiation. But my real teachers were Ben and Sarah Collymore, who resided in LA and they were just doing global work from the get-go. Yeah, there's just prime examples of what I would intend my life to be. And so bless them, they're on the other side. Interestingly enough, Sarah was 30 some years older than Ben, and she outlived Ben. Yeah. So you never know what's going to happen. Right. And they're both very healthy people. So we're just moving up now towards the frequency, the full frequency of the super full blue moon, which will happen tomorrow afternoon. And because we were so close, we're meeting today and bless you for making time in your day to come. And I bless all 10 of you. I feel you. I feel you. I'm grateful for you. And I'm going to call them the fields of 8 are forming. And I might have mentioned this to you before. I hope to work with several of the a rabbi and several ministers and meditation leaders in town to form a council of intending. And since the yoga group and I have been working, and you actually, because it really started with you in the last couple of weeks, it never gets as hot as it's going to project to be here in Santa Barbara. And our place always gets hotter. Nope, it has been 3 to 7 degrees cooler every day. We were supposed to have 100-degree weather this last weekend. That's what was predicted. So keep, if your weather is a little intense, say and feel into your Aknar, Kenjakai Ma, temperatures are cooling. World temperatures are normalizing. Crops are growing. Love is flowing. And we're all showing the world what the power of 8 can do. Yes. Okay. Okay, so since it's time to begin our work together. So we're kind of projecting ourselves a little bit forward to tomorrow. And it's different for everybody all over the world. It's already that time somewhere in the world today, but here we are. So close your eyes. Feel into you, precious you. Challenges occurring in your life, bless them right this moment as being a mere lesson that's soon to turn into a blessing. Love, love, love yourself as I sincerely love you. And love your tissues and your cells and your bones and your muscles and your organs and your beautiful nervous system. And all that surrounds you as a field of etheric manifestation, a field of auric emotions, a field of intent and power and mind, field of spiritual awakening, spiritual consciousness, spiritual sentience. Yes, this is all yours. And this is you. And then connect with your soul. Be grateful for your soul and its directives in your life. It's a yummy feeling. And we now open to those presences who extend their consciousness into our awareness and our awakening field. And we open to to divine guidance. And the first directive is unite. Unite, unite, unite as this beautiful field that we are. Expand and ignite our field with your presence, your love, your beauty. Your beauty. And I'm not just talking about soul beauty, I'm talking about your physical beauty. Allow that beauty to kind of drip into your emotional body. Just let yourself feel yummy, because then you're open and you're bringing through your gorgeous feminine presence. Okay, and as this now congealing field of yumminess feel into and bless each other. Just a nod of the head around our circle or a sphere. Perhaps we're a sphere. A little bit more dimensional. Perhaps we're each taking our place in a sacred configuration in the cosmos. But reach out and connect to each and every one of us with your heart and your soul, and your power and your will, and your ability to intend. Breath. It's all. Put our mudras in the air, any mudra you want, but if you can, put your mudra in the air. Lift it up. Bless our field all around us. Bless, bless, bless. Bless the planet now. We expand to include our beautiful, gorgeous planet. And all its inhabitants of consciousness. The rock people, yes, the rock people. The green ones, the flora, the breathers of our planet. And then all of the tiny, tiny ones, the winged ones, the little 6-leggeds and 8-leggeds, the creepy crawlies, we bless them. And then we expand to our beautiful water people. The fish and the eels and the dolphins and the whales and the turtles and the seals and the avian friends. Our avian friends of the skies. Just behold the beauty that we participate in. And then love, love, love onto the land beings, domestic and wild. Thank them and bless them for how they contribute to this amazing balance of nature that's evolved here. We being a pretty relatively new species, truthfully. Our consciousness is struggling a little bit, but we're doing it as a whole species. So bless then the two-leggeds, the two-leggeds, as these empowered 7D avatar frequency beings that we are, this mantle that we are wearing now. We bless the two-leggeds. At the not only diversity, but the array from very, very, very without to very, very, very too much. We just observe that. We observe it. And there's no judgment there at any place. It's just an observation. Observation. I say, what if we were capable of initiating a spark in those two-leggeds, initiating a spark, consciousness, and it looks like a blue flame. An offering, a gift here. This is a gift of consciousness, energy, and a link to that very field of awakening that will assist our planet in surviving this trial it's going through at this point. That blue flame says, hey, what could you do today? What choice could you make to lessen the load on our beautiful Gaia becoming? And so we ask the legions, and I'm saying they're in the millions now, of light workers that work with me, work with us, with that beautiful blue spark in their field. Move through the consciousness as an offering here for you today if you accept it. You're open, you're surrendered here. Here's an uptick for you. And each and every one of us gets offered it. Where, if you were to take it in, would you store it? In your heart? Third eye? Root chakra? Root chakra. Very interesting place. chakra. And as we know, our instinctual inclination to survive is our root chakra. And the collective consciousness definitely is feeling the stress of how it's going to survive. And so we pick up on that, we feel it. So try it on. Blue flame. And it is the instigator, the instigatrix of ascension. For beautiful beings, we cannot ascend if we're in survival and fear and anxiety. It's too strong an emotion. It's too strong an instinct. Allow the blue flame to tender you in a different modality of rival. Modality evolving into thrival. If you're feeling it, you might notice or surrender to it flickering up your central channel. Into one or more other chakras. And as that blue flame sashays its way up, it may spark the root of something else, something that is ready to go, something from your ego, something that you haven't known, but this blue flame has the power to show. So observe, observe, observe. Tender that with love, 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 of course. Tender that observation towards resolution with love, love, love. These beautiful, beautifully blooming beings with this blue flame alight within us. Move out into the density world. I'm going to give us permission to fly. We move around and we feel like, oh, yes, this is damaging heat here. And we just swish under it, swish through it, swish over it with this very humble intention to mitigate its intensity, to soften it. Its roots, its origins, the imbalances promoting in density this modality of suffering. Just sway. soften and uplift the tonality of this density reality. And then finally, individually and as a field, we travel in consciousness to those very strong set configurations embodied in human form that have the power over and within to make huge changes. And we offer them vision. We offer the vision of the blue flame. Here, you, this corporation CEO, that president, that dictator, that leader, that government head. Offer it here, here. There's update today on more of these. There's update. Sure what happened. And I feel different today. Co-creatrixes of this density reality in alignment with the quantum 5D field. We hereby intend with our power within and our heartfelt alliance with cosmic harmony. Consciousness upticks 1 or more degrees today by design and by choice of 1 or more beings. And we say, Aknar Kendra Kai Mon, it is so. As a council of intenders, we say yes. Without judgment, reality is shifting. I see it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And again, blessings to all creatures from many legs to two legs. We are creatures. Suffering is abated. And those that have borne its burden through change in habitat or lack of habitat. And my heart speaks for those that are homeless. Blessings to all. Shift has been procured, is my message, my messaging from the guides of divinity. Grateful for your participation, as are those beings that cannot direct the this dominion of density specifically, but by cosmic law must work through us. And thank you all for being and remaining channels. With that, I render you a beautiful namaste, a gorgeous unfolding day. The appearance of something that's a sign that you are loved. Something magical. It could be a penny on the ground. Mm-hmm. See you next week.